Pete and Sebastian show. I'm starting it off. We are coming off a holiday season. We had Christmas and New Year's, obviously. There was a week in there that we did not do the cast. I saw some stuff on social media. I'm off social media technically, but I hopped on just to kind of see what was going on and what people were saying. We are sorry we didn't do the cast last week, but I don't want to start the cast off with. I mean, there's not really there's not really too many things you could do to skirt around what has happened, but
yeah,
Pete, I'm gonna get emotional. Pete lost his dad to COVID.
My father passed away.
Pete's dad passed away. What was it, Pete? New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve?
New Year's Eve. And my grandfather passed away on Christmas, so they're really tightening up the holiday season for years to come. Listen,
Pete, you didn't even tell me your grandfather died.
I looked at my brother. I said, one of us is going on Thanksgiving, and the other one's dying on Easter. Listen, folks.
God.
This is real. I didn't want to cry on here, and we've been with you guys a long time, and in a lot of ways, coming on here and sharing this with you guys it's like sharing it with a family member, man. And this is not easy, but I feel like to ignore it or not bring it up would just like be disrespectful to my dad, and it was horrible, and I can't even. My heart bleeds for everyone dealing with this stuff. And I want to go on record saying, despite the stuff we say on this cast, my parents were so careful, masked up, cleaned, barely went out, all that stuff that you're supposed to do. So it's none of that, you know. And my mom had it, and they both got it. And early in December, like December 11th, I think, my dad went into the hospital first, and then my mom went in. A couple days later, because he's like, you got to get your mother to come in here. And my mom was, as I said to Sebastian, she's at home, total Irish woman, trying to sweat out the Wuhan special. Yeah. And listen, man, I've been crying, folks, for 30 days. I've been crying, and I've been praying, and been doing all that. And I really just want to come on here and forget, and just try and have some laughs. I mean, my sister's trying to go back to her job, my brother his. I'll never forget my father, and we'll talk about this, but we can't get back to this show being what it was until we have this show. And before I go any further, I just want to say what a fucking great friend Sebastian was throughout this whole thing. I mean, you really know who your friends are. And I mean, calling, texting every day, 3 times a day, his family reaching out. They never even met my dad, his sister leaving emails. And, I know everyone deals with stuff differently, but for those people that kind of think, just to give you a little heads up, oh, hey, I'm going to give them a space. I don't know how they feel. You're never wrong reaching out if you love somebody. They can just not pick up. So that would never be wrong. And you know who your friends are. And we can get into it now going on, but shit, I lost my dad. Okay.